If you've ever wished that you could get paid to craft, listen to this. Cricut has just announced a new program called the Cricut Collective, where they will pay you up to $45 a month to submit 3 pieces of content showing your Cricut crafts. You have to only be using Cricut brand materials, and there are some specific hashtags that you have to include. And like I said, it's $45 per month for 3 pieces of content, so it comes out to $15 per video, which is not a lot, but over the course of a year, you can earn up to $450 in this program. All of the information can be found on the Cricut blog, and that's also where you would apply. But before you check that box saying that you agree to the terms and agreements, please make sure you actually read them, because you are basically signing your life away. And I know that sounds dramatic, but Cricut is asking a lot for you to be in this program. The most important thing to understand is that Cricut owns the content that you're submitting for this program. So those 3 pieces of content that you're getting paid $45 a month for is now Cricut property forever. They can use it in advertising, they can post it wherever they want, and they will not pay you another dime for that beyond the $15 per video. To me, that is basically working for free, because $15 is not a lot of money. I mean, that hardly covers your Cricut Access subscription, and that's pre-tax too, so don't forget you're gonna have to pay taxes on all of these earnings. I would not personally sell a piece of my content for $15 with all of the rights and royalties and freedoms forever, because that is just literally pennies. Some people might be totally okay with that, and if you fall into that boat, more power to you, because money is money, even if it's not a lot of money. If you're already sharing your crafts and your videos, on Facebook groups or however you like to share them, then you're already doing it for free, so why not get paid a little bit for it, right? I just think for such a huge company, they're paying you pennies, and it's just a little disappointing how much they ask of you in order to earn just a very small amount of money. The other thing that stood out to me was that there's a non-disparagement clause. So what that means is you can't say anything bad about Cricut while you're in the program, and even if you leave the program for 2 years after, you cannot say anything negative about Cricut. Now, I have nothing bad to say about Cricut. I absolutely love Cricut. It's my livelihood. This whole account is based on Cricut, but I also like having the freedom of being able to be honest, and if there's a certain Cricut material that I don't love, I'm going to tell you, hey, this brand does it better. So I like having that freedom. Again, for some people, if you're not making a lot of content, this is probably not a big deal at all, but just keep that in mind that you are agreeing to that non-disparagement clause. The last thing I want to leave you with is, even if you never plan on making content or monetizing off of your content, never say never, right? Life can throw you curveballs. One of my favorite YouTubers, Crafting with Yolanda, she shared the other day how her Cricut was actually her daughter's, and her daughter didn't use it, and that's how she got into Cricut, and now she's this huge YouTuber. So she didn't wake up one day and say, I'm gonna go and buy a Cricut and become a YouTuber. It just kind of happened. I never ever thought that sharing my craft tutorial videos would land me where I am today, and it's given me so many opportunities. So what I'm trying to say is this program feels a little bit limiting unless you're certain that you're just doing it for fun. Anyway, that's plenty of talking from me, so let me know what your thoughts are on this new Cricut Collective.